Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 6th through the 12th of February 2022. I hope you guys are doing really well. I do want to take just a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. If you find that that is a situation for you, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements and see if those readings may resonate a little better. Also, keep in mind in a general reading that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not at all unusual. If you would like a personal reading, the information is in the box beneath this video. So let's get started, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Sagittarius? Sagittarius in love. All right, so you're starting out with the Queen of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so Sagittarius, I do feel that you do have emotions for someone, but I think that you're not feeling very committed. So, well, you do have the feelings. You're kind of like, maybe you just don't feel stable enough to have the commitment right now, and that's okay. So I can see that you're actually deeply immersed in the feeling of it, but at the same time, there's a little bit of like you're just gonna take that cup of love and you're just gonna be like, okay, I'm just gonna pour it right on out. So, I mean, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, it could be related to feeling as if you're not financially solid. So you might not be committing because of that. Or you just may feel that you're just not ready for that yet. And that's okay too. With the Eight of Wands, though, I do feel that you are looking to communicate and you want it back and forth communication. Some of you might be doing some traveling as well. So that could also be affecting your feelings towards commitment. But the fact is your heart is open towards love, so that's a good thing. Let's see who you're connecting with. Who is Sagittarius connecting with? Who is Sagittarius connecting with? Who is Sagittarius connecting with? All right, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Six of Swords in the reverse. And the Eight of Swords. All right. So the person that you're connecting with, I do feel like they're feeling a little stuck here. They're kind of anxious about things. They're feeling a little bit stuck. They are up in their head about this a lot, and they're feeling a bit like things are not balanced. Like it's not an even give and take here. So there's some anxiety on their behalf with regard to this. And I think the anxiety has to do with, you not really being very committed in the situation. But I also feel like they're not trying to move away from the situation. They might feel a little stuck, though. Let's look at the energy of the connection. They may feel that they're giving more than you are. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So there might be some anger, maybe a little bit of feeling disgruntled between the two of you. What is directly affecting this? The Page of Wands. Okay, so there's going to be some communication. It's going to affect this situation. And what is the outcome? Be careful with that, though, because it might be that this communication is a bit immature. Seven of Cups in the reverse. So the outcome is going to be that the things that are kind of a little bit confusing, things where there's a lack of clarity, they're going to get cleared up. You're going to have clarification. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. And that does not surprise me. So Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is very independent. Somebody who, you know, they enjoy their independence. And that's your energy here, Sagittarius, at least for this week. You know, Nine of Pentacles energy is somebody who is looking good, they're smelling good, they're out, you know, they're kind of a catch. They're, you know, they're independent and, you know, they're not really trying to be tied down. So it's creating some anxiety with the person that you're connected with. And a little bit of difficulty between the two of you. The person you're connecting with feels they're giving more possibly than you are. That's unequal. And I do think the two of you are going to have a discussion about this. So let's clarify. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? All right, we have the High Priestess in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you're kind of in this attitude with regard to love that you're just going to kind of let things happen in whatever way they need to happen, that everything's going to work out for the best. But you may not really be using your intuition here. With regard to love. So you're kind of like just, it's almost like you're just not dealing with it. You're just going to go along to get along. And it's almost an attitude of, I got nothing to hide. I'm just going to just let everything happen the way it's going to happen. Everything's going to turn out for the best. You know, that kind of attitude. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Yeah. All right, you've got, I'm sorry, Sagittarius. I'm not laughing at you. I'm kind of laughing because your attitude is just kind of like you're just not worried about anything. And that's not, in your recent readings, you've had the anxiety and now you're kind of like, whatever. I don't know. Maybe you got so worried now you're kind of like, I'm not worrying about anything else ever again, and you can be the one to worry. It's almost like that. That's kind of the attitude. So, yeah, that's what you're doing. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Not worried about it. I'm not worried. And what are you not worried about? Love. You're not worried about love. I'm not worried about it. If we see eye to eye, that's great. And, you know, I'm just going to let things happen organically. I'm just going to let things happen the way they should. You do have love for this person, though. And you have every intention of letting them know that. You're going to talk with them. You want them to talk with you, but you're not worried about it. You're really not. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse? Queen of Swords reverse again. King of Cups. And the Seven of Rods. Okay, so you don't care if it makes somebody else mad. With regard to love, you're going to stand your ground. Yeah, you do feel like this person is a good match, and you are willing to overcome problems. But again, your attitude, Sagittarius, is I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Let just whatever happens, happens. And you don't care if it pisses this person off. You really don't. You're going to stand your ground with regard to this attitude and the way you're handling things with regard to love. You're very unbothered. You have this very independent, unbothered, whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to be loving, and I'm going to be good, but I'm not going to be worried about it. and you're not going to worry me. You're not going to stress me. You're not going to worry me. Let's look at their energy. Why is the Six of Pentacles in reverse? All right, we have the Chariot and the King of Swords. They are pissed. You might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They feel like things are unbalanced. So, yeah, they're... we also have Cancerian energy, but a lot of times I will read the Chariot, and I do in this one, a lot of times I'll read the Chariot as Gemini energy, especially coming up with the King of Swords here, just intuitively. But I just feel like this person is basically wanting to move things forward and feeling like a little bit upset that things are not moving forward in the way that they want them to. I also feel like they are feeling unbalanced by this. They also are feeling maybe that they're giving more than they're receiving, that it's an unequal give and take. Why is the Six of Swords in reverse? The Empress and the Devil. So we have Libra, Taurus, and Capricorn. Don't get too hung up on the signs, though. So they're feeling a little bit stuck. They feel an undeniable attraction, but they may feel that although this could be a really wonderful relationship, they also feel that there's some things about this relationship that might be a bit toxic. And it's because I think that the attitude here is just like so non-committal. So I think they're kind of weighing up the pros and cons here. They're feeling a little stuck. Eight of Swords. Why is the Eight of Swords here? A lot of anxiety about this. The anxiety has to do with the lack of commitment. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups reversed and the Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they may feel that you're not really recognizing the connection in the same way that they are, which is also making them feel like, you know, that they're giving more than you are. So basically what's happened here is that you've went on overload, Sagittarius. Because I've seen your readings in the past and there was a lot of anxiety. You went on overload and you finally said, enough, 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 enough. And so you're enjoying this connection, but you're not committing in this connection. And you're very non-committal and very, like, not worried about it. And you're refusing to let this person, even if they get upset, and you know they're upset too. You know that they're upset about this non-committal attitude, but you're like, whatever. I'm standing my ground. I'm not budging. And you can't make me. In the meantime, your person is sitting over here, and I don't think that they're comprehending why you're behaving the way you are. See, you're holding on to your independence, and I think you have your reasons. That's a whole other story, but they're personalizing it. And they feel that you are not really able to see what a good connection this could be, that this could be such a wonderful thing. It could be a wonderful connection. They're trying to move it forward. You're not cooperating, and they feel stuck, and it's pissing them off a little bit. Now, not enough that they're going to walk away, but they just can't seem to, because they can't walk away from it because they have an undeniable attraction. But at the same time, they're very unsettled by the way you're handling it. So they feel stuck in between those two. There may have been arguments between the two of you. Why is the Queen of Swords here in reverse? Yeah, there's that confusion. They're the ones that's really confused. All right, so we have the 10 of Coins reverse, and we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so they may have looked at other options here. They're definitely confused. I feel like the 10 of Coins in the reverse is dealing with loss. So your attitude is actually stemming from a loss. And that loss is a long-standing loss. So it's coming from something that's deep in the past, from a relationship that was a longer-term relationship. And for them, it's confusing them. It's causing confusion. But they're not understanding that your behavior and the way you're processing this is actually stemming from a loss. They're personalizing it. Why is the Page of Wands here? So they're confused. And unfortunately, Sagittarius, I don't see you trying to clear this up. Let's see if you're going to. All right, you have the Strength card in reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so Leo energy, by the way, but very strong Leo energy too. I do see communication coming forward, but I don't think that your person is going to initiate it. So you have to have the courage to initiate this communication, Sagittarius, because your person is personalizing this. It's causing confusion in this connection, and you do have emotions for this person. You do have love for this person. So the indication here is that you kind of need to have the courage to have this conversation with them and kind of give them some clarification, because I don't see them taking action. They're going to be sitting in this confusion and feeling stuck. I don't see them doing anything with this. I think it's kind of on you at this point. Let's look at the outcome. Because in the outcome, I see that the confusion does get cleared up. Okay, so we have the 6 of Wands, we have the 2 of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups. Yeah, so the confusion gets cleared up. It's successful. So you successfully clear up the confusion, right? You bring clarity to the situation in a very successful manner. And it's because of a decision that you make, Sagittarius makes. Takes you a while, but you make a decision, and it enables your person to open up their heart, you know, and be a little bit more loving and a little bit more giving. So that was a long way to get to the fact that I can understand, Sagittarius, why you're behaving the way you are, but it does stem from a loss in your past, a deep loss, a heavy loss. And I think you became overwhelmed and you just don't want to deal with that anymore. But it's confusing the person that you are now involved with. And it's not to say you don't have a right to your feelings or you know, or that you should like commit right away. I think you have every right to your behavior and your feelings, but you know, they don't understand why this is happening. And so just some clarification would be helpful. That's all. All right, bottom of the deck, look at that. Queen of Wands in the reverse. So that's strong fire energy, which tells me that's your energy kind of being out of sorts a little bit. And it's because of this previous loss and the fact that now, even though you're just doing you, it's causing an issue. And there's a little part of you, Sagittarius, that wants to say, F it, I'm just doing me. But you have to also take into consideration this other person's feelings and the fact that they're just confused. So, a little clarification. All right. I'm going to pull from the Oracle of Shadows and Light and see what we get for either you or for the cross watcher. So, Spirit, I'm pulling for Sagittarius or their person. Pulling for Sagittarius or their person. Oh, that I'm not counting. Thank you. Doesn't really count when I throw cards across the table, does it? All right, Sagittarius, we have 2 cards. Okay, so for you, Sagittarius, we have Storm Angel. This is so appropriate. It says, a collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. And that's exactly what's taking place here. It's a collision of all of those things right now. The beliefs and styles, your attitudes, and the energies right now. So it's created the perfect storm. For the person that you are connected with, it says, Ghost of the Pumpkin Patch, count your blessings. Count your blessings. So, in other words, look at the positives here, cross watcher. Look at the positives and not the negatives. I just think this is the perfect card for you, Sagittarius. I love this. I love this so much for this reading, too. I'm going to read it again. Storm Angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. So perfect. All right. I hope this has been helpful. If you would, like and share the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And look at this. And look at you. Look at you sitting there, and look at your person all sad. You're like all vivacious and beautiful, and your person's so sad. So just clarify things, Sagittarius. If you'd like to drop a comment, you're more than welcome to do so. I do read all of your comments, by the way. And also, look, you've totally thrown me. Also, what was I going to say? Yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Until I see you next week, namaste.